Hello, I think it is going now. Let's see. I get the light on. That way you can see me. Hello. Welcome back to Twitch stream. We are continuing from Sunday. This is going to be a short one today. I got another meeting at 7. I'm going to turn off the other speaker so you don't hear that echo anymore. And let's get back to Dragon Age, which you should be able to see now. And I'm just going to resume from yesterday. So, as you recall, yesterday, Janella the elf woke up, discovered it was her wedding day. She wasn't expecting it. And got into some trouble. Killed a bunch of people, including Janelle's son. Got recruited by the gay wardens and effectively exiled from Denron. And that's so. There we go. So, let's continue. Before anything else, it looks like it wants me to level up. So I'm going to do that over here. That's what I use, right? Target doing normal damage as well as losing health as a defense on defense speed. Oh, that's multiple enemies. That would have been useful for that last fight. Target, so we're going to choose that. Okay. Okay, so on to what we're doing. Gameplay and writing. Here's Duncan. Talk to you.
Are you ready to go?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Good. Then we leave for Ostagar immediately.
Well, that was fast. I said I'm going to make good.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen. I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
Okay, so hey. Nice bit of exposition from them in there. Explaining where we're going, showing the whole map. I actually like that. Kind of grounds us in a space, because it was brief, for one, and it was just a long description of everything there. I love the brevity. No offense to Tolkien, kind of started this whole genre, but and that started it. He was a big major influence in most of this. But I think at this nice and brief gave us traveling south to Ostagar. In days, so you get an idea of where you are in this world, which is always a good thing. My roommate, the geographer, keeps telling me. Let's see, what else can we say about this? So we meet the king. He seems very informal with Duncan, to the point of saying, "No need to be so formal. It's great. We're shedding blood, hopefully not." But, well, I guess they'll be shedding Darkspawn blood together at least. So then he greets me almost as if I'm an equal in years of health. Nobody, I mean, we're, second class citizen, it's human. And here's this human, not only a human, but the king, greeting me as a second class citizen. Or not as a second class citizen, It's a friend. But I think Janella's still, and again, this is not going through what a person should say or what the wisest or smartest thing would say, but what this character is an interesting character, I would say. She's still got a lot of integrity. She just came from being exiled from her home because she wanted to stop the human from raping and killing her friends. So, yeah. Let's see. I can be snarky with it. I can be downright rude. Just neutral. Again, a little short. It's been a long trip. Yeah, I think that what do you think's possible? You can be a little snarky, just not yeah, actually no. I think I'm not effective here as human lord.
You've got yourself a lively one, Duncan. And I was beginning to think the Wardens were all stodgy priests.
Likes that.
I see you're an elf, friend. From where do you hail?
From one of your alien engines, yeah, I mean he's the one who had right, he owns the system, he's the king. If you want to change the system, he can do so right with his hand, but he doesn't. So this is all in him.
Tell me, how is it there? My guards all but forbid me going there.
That's probably smart. I killed an Earl's son for raping my friend. Yeah, that's a good start. Let's tell him what it's really like.
You... what?
Your Majesty, I would not have put it so bluntly. There are events in Denerim you should be aware of.
So it seems. I will hear more about this matter later. For now, we have a war to attend to. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
I remind you that you speak to the King of Ferelden.
Don't worry, Duncan. You must both be eager to reach your tents. Have you any news before I go?
Your uncle sends his greetings and reform.
Ha! Eamon against these monsters, and tomorrow... Right. There are plenty of darkspawn. No, I hope the painted god... Well...
Again.
To me that I cannot. And now I that's my mistake. I need to take the dark.
So far, the ball grows larger. I need to...
He does entirely.
For reinforcements for Wardens of Orlais, legend alone makes him invulnerable. Do what we can and look to him to make proceed with the joining ritual with Agree. We have until nightfall. Every we call the joining in order to board. Some preparation is ready soon.
Okay. Yeah.
No, there are turrets here already. They have been waiting.
I mean, no, it's not a secret society, right? Everybody knows what did they?
It's not dangerous. I cannot more of it except we'll learn all in time.
It's interesting.
That is necessary.
Let's trust you, dude. Yeah, that's good with.
Feel free to explore. All I ask is to grab by the other recruits. Your Warden 10.
Make her watch over.
Lovely.
More things. I use that for poisons. Not that I think. Had. Somebody.
Lady.
There's an elf fruit plant going right here, and there's a chest that somebody locked a piece of elf fruit in right there. I'll take this thing and lock it away and put it right next to where one is just growing wild. Make her watch over you, my lady.
Make her watch over you, my lady.
Yeah, for that one. Again, the maker. A lot about the maker. Repetition makes it sound important. So this maker thing must be an important part of the story.
Make her watch over you, my lady.
They won't keep saying that. May the force be with you.
Today, 2 units of men arrived every hour, and they expect to double that tomorrow. Still, the Terran worries that may not be enough.
Your gate doesn't open. Okay, where did we come from? I think that's where... I'm lost. Okay, let's see. Did the map help? The King's Highway, that's the gate that doesn't open. Okay. I think... Okay. There we go. I think this is the... Yeah, there we go. That's Killmaster. That's Alistair. Here's a bunch of things. King Talon's Scent, Logan's Scent, Duncan's Pyre, Dog Kennels, Infirmary. Ooh, Quartermaster. I'm in. There we are selling some stuff. Oops. The Tower of Ishai. Tower of Ishai. What is
The
this?
Tower of Ishal is off limits.
Oh, Ishal.
The men stationed inside are securing it now.
Why is it off limits?
By orders of Terran Logain. The tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out.
That seems... okay. Lower chambers?
I didn't see anything like that when I was there, but who knows?
Yeah, who knows? And I'm going to say what I was thinking, which is, this is a pretty large event.
Goes back to the time of the Tevinter Imperium. Dwarven make. That's probably why it's still standing.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Dwarves are good engineers, always remember that. That's true in most things, right? I should go. Oh, what is the tower? I'm going to ask what the tower is.
I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest.
Okay, fair enough. It's a watchtower.
Make her speed your steps.
Which I guess is what most towers are? I don't know. Is that what all towers are always used for? Is being a high spot from which you can watch things? Or do they just get built because like towers? I don't know. I mean, it makes sense, right? Why you call it a watchtower? You can call some things a watchtower. I don't know. Are all towers watchtowers? I understand. Oh, don't get too close to that edge. Yeah, the guardrail is broken off here. And that's, I think that's where we were. Is that where we came in? I don't know, man. Chunk missing out of the bridge there, too.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Yes, yes I am.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Yeah, I'm looking for a dude named Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
So there are mages here to the north. Where's Duncan's tent?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment.
Past the royal encampment, okay.
Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
Oh, that's nice to know. So this guy seems nice enough, too. Okay. Tell me about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress a long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The
Right.
Tower of Ishal is there, but Terran Logain's closed it off until the battle.
I heard.
This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi. The Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
So up here is the camp where all the important people and me, for some reason, are. And down in the valley is where all the Grey Wardens and the troops are hanging out. Oh, hey, do I hear dogs barking? Now, if you heard that, wait, was that my dog then, or was that the dog on here that was barking? I thought it was Shuba, but I could be wrong.
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like
dogs.
poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Where's the king doing?
Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Loghain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Tairn Loghain wild, that does.
Is there anywhere to get supplies?
Quartermaster. He's just a bit to the northwest.
See if he has anything for me. And the Circle of Magi is here. That's...
A few mages, yes.
Oh, just a few
They even
mages.
brought those creepy, quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
All right, I'll be on my way then. You've been most
Good luck
helpful.
to you then.
So here again, this works in a video game, right? You got the guide, who stands around and tells you where everything is. And also in the game convey the same information with the map, like this. I mean, because here's the same, everything you just told me, right? A little more organic, though, delivery through guide. But again, that's the kind of thing you'd want to discover. If you're writing this in a book, you wouldn't want to put all that information out at once. You want to have your character wander around in this area and then discover, oh, hey, I have come upon a group of
I'm
priestess.
sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
Who must not be interrupted. Okay.
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
The Fade. What's the Fade?
The Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us.
Oh.
Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
All right, I'll go. I guess I won't talk to them then.
Hail to you.
Hey, thank you for Toby, my lady.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of contemplating the death that may await. Death
Oh,
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's newest
Okay,
recruit,
sure.
are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
I see quite a few mages today. That's true. Nice to meet you. I'm Janella. Okay, yeah. She seems nice enough, and she's not... I mean, everybody here's been kind of good people so far, right? She's human, though. So, yeah. I'll be a little neutral, but I'll give her my name. So not rude.
Well met. And good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Caitlin thinks the battle will go well.
The king must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale.
That's
He
right,
does seem
Caitlin.
to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man.
Caitlin
To
the
defeat
puppy.
the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You faced Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
None at all. In the Fade, the land of the dead?
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
So Darkspawn are just dream spirits?
Sadly, no. They are kin to neither the gentle Fade spirits nor the malevolent demons. Shamefully, they were once the souls of men, Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
The Chantry says many things, yeah.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering.
Okay, I'll buy
or
that.
It may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Don't you have any proper advice? I don't need advice from her. I'm very worried. I'll just kill her with Darkspawn, I see.
A wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past.
Excellent.
But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Yeah, probably.
Die in this battle, and when you stand before the Maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand beside the Maker, go without
If you'll excuse me, we are
You
praying.
shall not be forgotten.
Sorry.
My friends,
Shh, I'm trying to
let us
listen.
bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall.
How do you do?
Hey. So another word.
Hail, Grey Warden.
See, that's what you do. Just walk up to the stage and interrupt the person speaking. Cleric. She's a cleric.
I do not have time to speak at present, thank you.
Okay, that's fine.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some Darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad. Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
You're not what I thought you'd be. What is that supposed to mean?
Oh, me and Sir Knight were just betting on what the third recruit would be. Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Yeah, maybe they did. Who knows?
Just to give us a good scare. No, they don't really seem the type. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking.
Oh.
So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
That was rude listening to people. What did you hear? Let's see. The wilds. What is the wilds? I mean, this whole place is kind of wilds to me.
We're right on the northern edge of the Kokari Wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. Okay. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
Why are the wilds so frightening?
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn.
Oh.
What isn't to be scared of?
Cannibals,
It's all
beasts,
too
and witches.
secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Like we have a choice.
Right? Yeah, I wouldn't be here if I did have a choice. What about you? Are they forcing you to be here too?
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Alright. Back to Duncan. And... okay, before I talk to him, I want to make sure that I have all the best equipment equipped. So, Kindle's ceremonial longsword. Is there a better longsword? 7, 8, 4. And enchanted dagger. Dagger would hit 4.8 plus 4 attack. 4% backstab. 4.8. So everything's the same except it's got a... Excuse me. A little tired. This thing has a plus 5 critical backstab, and the other one has a plus 4 attack. And they're both magic, and they both have that one square, which I think means I can put a rune in it somehow. Yeah, I think I'll keep my enchanted dagger. Now, what do I want? Plus 4 attack or plus 4 plus 5% damage? I think I'll do that. he had a couple of them. I guess he had a... Wait, dagger. Oh. Damn it. Maybe I put this here. There we go. Ceremonial longsword. Ceremonial dagger. Oh yeah, match. And... yeah, for weapons and armor. Okay. There's a gold ring. I think that'll be worth more as gold. Selling it. Keeping the wedding ring though. So sounds good. I'm the only one in the party, so I don't have to cook anybody else. I'll go talk to the quartermaster.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
Are you mistaking me for a servant?
What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... it's simply been so hectic. I never thought...
Sorry, I was rude.
But please, pardon my terrible manners. I'm just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
That's right. You are forgiven. You should treat your servants more kindly. Yeah, you would make this mistake.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
Yes, give me some supplies.
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand.
That sounds good. Show me what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
Grab some health poultices because I believe I'm going to need them. Oops, I don't have that much money. Okay, I'm not going to buy some health poultices. Let's see. Gotta sell some weapons. Armor. So most of the armor. Not my blood dragon plate. 38 gold. That's like more wealth than everything else put together. Nah, but I want to keep it for... I don't know. I'm not sure who's going to be able to wear it. Alistair, maybe? I could always sell it later if I decide to, too. Wedding clothes. Ooh, I want to keep my wedding clothes. You know... Nope. I'm done with that life. It's over. I don't need to keep the dress. Ring 45 silver, yeah. He does. Something. Other. Oh yeah, I've got a rune. Oh, it's a gift. Yeah, I've got my feelings about the gifts. No, I'll keep it for now. Let's see what's up here. See what's behind door number 2. Save first up. Hey, now I'm down to only 18 items out of 70 that I can carry.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Wait, was that last time?
You know,
what a jerk.
One good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Sorry, what? You're a very strange human. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
I am not. Does that make your day worse?
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. The elf from Denerim. Right. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
And you must be Alistair.
Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Yeah, what can you tell me about this joining?
Honestly, nothing. Try not to worry about it. It will just distract you. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
That's certainly a great way of... I like that line, actually. It's okay. Let's talk about the lines. That's what you're talking about writing here. Try not to worry about it is a great line because it does the exact opposite, of course. Down there, something else I was going to say about that because it's a funny line. But yeah, don't worry about it. It's a great way to show his character too. It's like, oh, don't worry about it. He's not very. He's not full of guile. That's what I'm looking for. He is. He's lighthearted. He's a little flippant, but he's not deceitful. It sounds like he's just trying not to answer that question. Let's see. And he's asking me is, you know, it does occur to me that there have never been very many women in the Grey Wardens. Oh, okay. Because we're too smart for you. That's probably the main reason. It's like, you know, we're smart enough not to join. No, maybe. I can handle myself better than most. That's how. Although that hits kind of a pet peeve of mine. The woman who describes herself as not like the other girls. I think it's, you know, one thing for the man to say that about a woman, but it's a different thing for a woman to say that about herself. It's not that great when a man says it about the woman either, especially to her. You're not like the other girls. Right. Okay. I think I'll just tease him a bit because he seems easily flustered, and that's fun. You want more women in the Grey Wardens, do you?
Would that be so terrible? Not that I'm some drooling lecher or anything. Please stop looking at me like that.
You pegged.
So I'm curious. Okay. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
No, he is... No, I haven't.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Yes. Let's get things started. Oh. What about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
I met Davith. I haven't met Sir Jory.
Right, that cut-purse Duncan conscripted. Not sure what Duncan sees in him, to be honest. Keep an eye out. Maybe we'll see the other one. Or I can track him down later.
Let's see. You don't have to accompany me, do you?
Don't worry. I'll try not to embarrass you.
Okay. I'll accept that. Anyways, what was it about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
A Templar? A mage hunter? Oh, see? We got two different answers there for that. I could go with the, give me this info dump, what's a Templar, or I could react as if I know what that is, because even though I, player, you know, or the reader, have not grown up in this world, Janella has, so she would know the common things like Templars and what a mage is and what a circle is and all this. So you got to find a way to convey all that information to the reader without seeming like you're trying to convey all that information to the reader. So when he says Templar, and I say, oh, a mage hunter, that shows I know what they are, even though I may not be completely correct about exactly what they are.
Not that that's all Templars do,
See?
but
They do one
yes,
of
the
But
Chantry
they're known
raised
for
me
that.
until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Right. Well, let's go. Or should I say I look forward to traveling? Do I? I don't think I do. I don't know him that well yet.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Okay. So, Sir Jory is who we're looking for now. Don't see him there. Okay, into here. Wait, isn't that where we have not been here yet. Servant.
I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties or I'll get the switch.
Oh, that's nice. I'll get the switch. Because that's how you treat your servants. In this case, servant apparently means slave.
Hello. It really is good to see more elves here.
Yeah. We see. Oh, look. A locked chest. Not locked very well. If they wanted to keep their stuff, they would have locked the chests up better, right?
Welcome, young
woman. That's nice. Just walk up to strangers. Welcome. Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly, we would not get by on charity.
So the Circle sells magic items, and that's how they get their money. What is enchantment exactly?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
Let's see. What sorts of enchantments are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
That buys us 50 gold pieces. You talk funny.
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
Because they can blow everything up?
It is dangerous beyond its power. Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
Stripped of emotions? That sounds horrible.
It might seem such to you, but I feel no horror. I am content to serve in my role.
You just had them snip away your ability to feel horror.
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
Let's talk about something else, I think. I'm not going to go so far to say they should tranquil all mages, because, well, for one, tranquil doesn't seem to be a verb yet. I don't want to make it into one. But also, that seems a little harsh. A little extreme, right? Just for being mages. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
And I don't want to
what may I assist you with?
She wouldn't pity him. I mean, he made his choice. And he's happy with it, so whatever.
Goodbye.
I am going to rub the chest, though. Oh.
That course of action is inadvisable.
Or maybe I'm not. Okay. So, we came down from here. I think that's where we went. I think we've been all the way up through there. So we'll click around down this way. There's Wayne again.
Maker above, hear the prayers of your sons and daughters. We who betrayed your prophet Andraste now beg your forgiveness.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
It's not what you know so much as what you are, really.
This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first. You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
Nope, dogs and I don't get along. You do it if you're so eager. Just leave me out of it.
Fine, but I'm not actually a Grey Warden, so... yeah, why not? How hard can it be?
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down. I gave you the muzzle. Go in and see if you can calm or subdue the dog. Then you'll be able to put it on him.
I gave it a muzzle. Oh, I guess I'm in. Little puppy. Backing down from his aggressive. The dog looks up at you respectfully. Backing down from his aggressive stance, you can see intelligence in his eyes as well as a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill. Poor puppy. The muzzle on the dog. Oh, you don't want to be... Oh, no.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
Might be.
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red centre.
Right, it's blood-red centre. Okay. Where would I find it? Because of course I'm taking it west.
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
It's easy to ask me that. If I don't find it, well, I don't find it. Well, dog's all right
if he doesn't get it, chances are he'll need to be put down.
Oh. Well, maybe I'll actually look for one then. Why don't you get it yourself?
The wilds are off limits to non-soldiers, and I have many other hounds under my care.
He's the master, I guess. Alright, I'll see if I find one. I'll let you know.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
No promises.
Watch over the valiant and guide him as he faces.
Mabari Hound. The kennel master at the king's camp has a Mabari, a hound is bred for intelligence and combat ability. It has been poisoned by darkspawn blood. They have muzzled the hound, but the kennel master needs a flower that grows in the wilds to treat him properly. The flower is white with a red center. Okay, so look for a flower with a white flower with a red center. Natural herbs.
Maker's breath, another elf. What do you want?
Yeah, we're everywhere.
Not in particular, except for them being so thin-boned.
You make good messengers sometimes.
That's nice to know.
Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
Okay.
My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
We are preparing for battle. This is a solemn time for us.
Our time before battle is spent painting our hounds with caddis, in preparation.
That's good to know. Goodbye. Puppy. Key card.
Hail! You're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korkari Wilds until he gives the word.
He gave the word. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Sorry, I have my orders.
Alright. Where do I find Sir Jordan? Let's see. Infirmary.
It hurts so much.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
Well, we know. I hear we have them on the run.
I saw them. We're gonna die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds. The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
I'm sure they know what they're doing.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
It's good to know.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Hail to you.
Hey, found Jory.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Yep. Heard about me?
Not a great deal. We've been waiting for your arrival, though. Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Eamon. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human.
Maybe they need to start letting fewer humans in.
I did not mean to offend you. Clearly your skills have impressed Duncan.
Yes.
I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens.
Kill a lot of people.
Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
Thrilling, yes. I wouldn't be here if I had a choice in the matter.
I fought hard to get here.
Really?
Impressing Duncan was not easy. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
No. Alistair has refused to say anything. Oh, I did hear a rumor.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
If you'd excuse me, we are praying.
Today, 2 units of men arrived every hour, and they expect to double that tomorrow. Still, the Terran worries that may not be enough.
How do you do?
If you'd excuse me, we are praying.
Sorry.
Hail to you. Hail to you.
Okay, so that was a cleric, this one's a priest.
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
No thanks.
I merely pass on the Maker's blessings. He looks kindly on all who will receive him.
Destroy the homeland of those who will not, because that's what happened to the elves, if you recall the earlier story. Or, we had that story yet, I don't remember now. No, understood.
Then begone, heathen. Let the Grey Wardens accept the likes of you as forever their greatest weakness.
Wow. That was rude. Okay, I was trying to be polite to her, but she's just being a jerk. Because that's why we don't talk to humans. Okay. Cage. Dude. Okay. It is just about 7 though, so I think I'm going to end this here before I talk to this cage guy and his guard. And pick this up again. Oh, I won't pick it up on Sunday. I'm going to be at NorwestCon on Sunday. So if you're at NorwestCon, hey, come find me and say hi. There'll be more about that on my Facebook page and also on Twitter. You can find the links to those places in the... There should be links both from the YouTube and from Twitch that describe where those are, or sign up for my newsletter and get all the information as we go. And that's it. I'm going to end here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I don't know if people actually do that because people say that, but everybody says that on all these things. So yeah, like and subscribe. That way I can get, okay, this dude's clothes keep changing colors and it's a little distracting. Anyways, enjoy. I'm going to sign out here. So I will see you next Tuesday. And goodbye. Find my stream and end live stream.